welcome back to the Quilt Shack. Wanted to touch base with you guys and show you what I have going on today. So I just finished my, let me see, Lucky as Can Be laser cut kit by Stitches of Love. I love Stitches of Love. I love love. Anyway, I just finished it and I just had it bound and I wanted to, show it to you guys. Put some, little buttons on, just sewed those on. And I really enjoy little projects that you get to hand stitch a little bit because, just kind of takes you back to the basics. So anyway, this is the March edition, the Lucky as Can Be laser cut kit by Stitches of Love. So this one is done. And I know that you've seen my little camper back there. Let me see if I can zoom in. No, I can't zoom in. But anyway, that's the little camper. Seen that? Okay, and I also wanted to take you over some of the projects that I've been working on. I don't know if you guys remember, I did the beer quilt. Here it is. And I finished it. It just needs to be bound. But here you go. It's pretty big. It's a nice lap-size quilt. And I did some like meandering on the borders, and I did some stippling on the rest of it. But I think my brother's gonna be pretty happy. And I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna save this for his birthday, which is in August, but I just might. A quilt is a pretty nice gift. So, and since I've been working on this for, quite some time, then it doesn't get any better than that, guys. I love it. And I also mounted a quilt top that I had completed, but I hadn't quilted as of yet. I mounted that on the long arm. I haven't started on it yet, and I'm not going to start on it until I'm done binding that. And as you guys know, I do make labels for all of my quilts, so I have to work on his label, and it is a gift for my brother, so I do want to make an extra label that has some kind of dedication or something to him. Anyway, I'm going to show you what this one looks like. This is one that I am going to be quilting here very soon. I'm just going to tilt this a little bit. And yeah, actually the fabric that I used for this one is fabric that I had on, that I've used on other quilts before. So this is, these were just leftover scraps. And I used a black jelly roll to do the sashing and do the border on this one. This is another one of those bright colored, quilts. I do love the bright colors. Even though fall colors are my favorite colors, but I don't know, there's something about these bright fluorescent colors. Maybe it reminds me of the 80s. I don't know, but I do enjoy them a lot. And so you can see these colors, but I got to show you the backing that I found for this quilt. I was incredibly amazed that I found something that matched so well. And this is it. It has every color. It has every color that I used on the top. It's very tropical. It even has the black on these sunglasses. So the only thing I'm concerned about on this one is what thread I'm going to use. And I'm thinking I might even use the same thread that I used on my brother's quilt. It is like an orangey variegated. You see it back there? See that? It's like a variegated orangey thread, and it might work out. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on what thread to use, but there's a possibility that I might use the same thread. Oh, sorry about that, you guys. Gonna get dizzy over there. Okay, so another thing I wanted to do was show you guys, sorry about my hair looks messy, is show you guys another quilt top that I have pending. That's going to be probably after this one when I'm done with it. But here's this quilt top. and I don't know how much of this I can get into the camera, but the highlight of this quilt is definitely going to be the fabric. This fabric is so colorful and so vibrant. It is just beautiful. But you know me, I love them all. Look how gorgeous. And this is just basic, you know, there's not a lot of room here for me to show the whole thing, but it is a very good size quilt. I mean, it's not small. And I'm gonna show you what the back looks like. And the back one is from the same line. I used a panel from the same line, and it has large print of, what do you call these? Turtles. Some sea turtles. See that? And I did a border on the back. I pieced it with a border because the panel itself was not going to be large enough, and I wanted to make it aesthetically pleasing to where you see the fish ends up inside. I mean, you know, I had to do the border in order for it to be enough fabric. And there you go. This one is going to be the next one after the one that's already on there. So I do have a couple of projects that are in the works. And I want to show you a couple more that I'm going to be doing very soon, and also by Stitches of Love. Let's see. I have such a mess going on over here. Well, not this one. Sorry. But here's one. So this one is by Stitches of Love, and this is going to be another one that I'm going to be working on soon. And what I like to do is these little projects that already have everything that's included, I like to make these as in-betweens. So I'll work on a large quilt, or I'll work on something that, you know, requires me to work on it for a long period of time. And in between those projects, I will put one of these in there because, you know, you kind of get bored of doing the same repetitive work over and over again. So yeah, this is one that I'm going to do as an in-between. Although this one's kind of big, so I might need an in-between for this in-between. So I also got this one is called Sweet Spring Bunny Laser Cut Kit. It's why I wanted to finish the March, the Lucky As Can Be, because I want to get started on this one. I am so ready for spring. I don't know about you guys, but the weather outside is just, it's frightful. Seriously, like the song. But I am ready for spring, so I just can't wait to get started on this one so I can have this one to hang. And I need a little space on my walls somewhere so I can hang all of these, because I am totally into anything that has to do with the seasons. You know, usually like around Christmas time, I'll make something that's Christmassy. Around Thanksgiving, I'll make something that's, you know, fallish or Thanksgiving-ish. And then in the spring, the summer, I love doing those. So yeah, I can't wait to start on the spring one. And then also the Stitches of Love. I've already opened this, guys. So this is not an unboxing, but I've already opened it. I've already taken a look at it. And I subscribe to their mug rug subscription. And basically this month, this is what we get. Also another bunny. And you know, one of the things I like about this one is that they don't, when they send you the stuff to make your mug rug, they give you enough fabric, and they give you the supplies that you need to make, instead of a mug rug, you can make a little bag. So they give you a zipper. Here's your laser cut, you know, things that you need for your little mug rug or your little bag. And yeah, so, but I always make the mug rug because I always keep them, you know, on my desk. Actually, let me show you. I have one sitting on my desk right now. and I'll show it to you. I believe this was last month's mug rug. And it's cute. I don't know if they were trying to do a spring theme here, but I mean, the colors are not very springy, but it's still super cute, and I do use it as my mouse pad. And usually I'll switch over. Here's their Thanksgiving one. Oh wait, no, that's Christmas. Thanksgiving. The Christmas one is here, and this one I kind of messed up in because I didn't even do the binding on it. I don't know, I messed it up. But yeah, those are my Stitches of Love projects that I have pending. And here's one. I bought this fabric at Hobby Lobby, and this is a piece of fabric that I just bought with the idea to just, you know, have it to make stuff. And this is a whole piece, which is super cool, because what I did is that I just cut a big enough piece to make like a crib quilt. Actually, probably bigger than a crib quilt. It could be used inside like a little, you know, play pen for a baby, or, you know, like a pack and play or something like that. And I did a border out of blue gingham because there's so much blue in it. But I also have pink gingham that I can do like a secondary border, and it could be for a girl or it could be for a boy. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just quilt this, put it aside, and keep it for anyone who just, you know, announces that they're having a baby. I have a ready-made, you know, homemade quilt for them. Now, also, yesterday I decided to look through my magazines, because I don't know about you guys, but I have tons of patterns and I don't always make them all. I have made a lot of them, but I don't always make them all. And I do go out and I buy the patterns. I love them, and then I don't make them. So, so yesterday I decided to look through one of my many books, and this one is by Annie's Quilting. I bought this at the Land Quilt Shop, which I've told you guys a million times. Yeah, they're closing down, and I'm super sad about that. But I realized as I was looking through this magazine that I bought the kit to make this little wall hanging. And it came with it had the fabric and everything in it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make that. So last night at around, I'm gonna say 8 o'clock, I decided to start on this. And so needless to say, I've got my little blocks made. Here you go. Here's one. This is the one that goes at the bottom. And this is applique. So obviously the easy part is making the blocks, and then you just have to like applique everything on. But these are big applique pieces, so they're pretty easy. It's actually going to be easier than the you know, Lucky As Can Be Stitches of Love, you know, kit that I just did, because those were the little clovers were so tiny and hard to get around, but these are going to be easy. Here's another one. It's my pink one, another pink and purple, and the bright one. I love the bright colors, as you guys already know. Just love the bright colors. And so yeah, that's another one of those in-betweeners that probably somewhere in between one of these that I'm working on, I'll start working on that. And yeah, I have more stuff to show you guys, but right now I want to keep the video kind of short. It was a pain uploading the last video. So anything over 15 minutes, YouTube will make you like, you know, verify the account. I tried it like 3 or 4 times. It took a couple days for me to be able to upload that video. So yeah, I think I've showed you most of the stuff that I'm working on now. And I hope you like this, you know, video. I hope you found it useful. And if there's anything that you guys want me to show you, anything you guys want me to talk about, Feel free to comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share so that I can get more viewers and I can, give you guys more content that you guys want. Yeah, so any comments, just leave them down below. And thank you for stopping by at the Quilt Shack again. And I hope to see you next time.